Open up shop, brand new coupe. Open the top, got the juice, got the rock. Money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high. Living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified. Tell them, man, I'm too alive. Yeah, I got the Midas touch. Nah, y'all ain't fly as us. I get elevated. Nah, y'all ain't high as us. I just keep it player. I don't need your favors. They talk down on the come up, but gon' ride with you later. Yeah, smiling in your face. Watch out for the snakes and fakes. They just waiting to take your plate, so you better say your grace, yeah. Big dog, I'ma eat. Nigga, you a pussy, I'm a dog off the leash, yeah. Open up shop, brand new coupe. Open the top, got the juice, got the rock. Money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high. Living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified. Tell them, man, I'm too alive. Rolling like the crimson tide. Shawty just sit back and vibe. Lane to lane off in the ride. Blacked out, you can't see inside. Tell me what you do it for. They gon' go and sell they soul. Game in a figure four. Don't forget to feed your folks, you know. 6 feet I stand, stacking bands, tallest man. Had the world on my shoulders, now I got it in my hands. Wake up on ground, had to do this for the fam. See them hating, stun more. That's that shit that they can't stand, yeah. Yeah, with the same nigga from the jump. Every day the first of the month. Y'all really can't come close. This really ain't what y'all want. Y'all can't touch this sauce.
Quick stream. I'm probably just gonna just stop streaming this. Once I get chats out of the way, I'll just go stream. That's some lights out shit, man. Three games left. was.
really fast off that loop, right? But what if I told you that the actual speed they have to go at minimum is probably lower than you'd expect? And I can prove it with physics. The main thing working against these cars is gravity. It's constantly pulling them down. But because they're moving in a loop, in a circle, they're also experiencing something called centrifugal force, which keeps them pressed against the track. For the driver, it actually feels like they're being pushed into their seats the whole time, even when they're upside down. And that's because of a force called the centrifugal force. Technically, the pseudo-force, but let's not overcomplicate things. To avoid falling, the force pushing the car into the track, the centrifugal force has to be at least equal to gravity pulling it down. That gives us this equation. I think like the maths cancels out, meaning it doesn't matter how heavy the car is, only the radius of the loop and gravity matter. The loops in the X8 stunt were 66 feet tall, meaning a radius of 33 feet, or 10 meters in the vehicular system. Plugging that into our equation, the minimum speed of the cars needed to stay on the track was just 9.8 meters per second, or about 35 kilometers per hour. That means that this loop could have been done in a school zone, and the drivers wouldn't need to go a single kilometer over the speed limit, and it would still work. That is way slower than what we usually expect from.
Eat it. bullshit. That's crazy. That's tight, bro. Let's get this show on the road.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. Makes a catch and knocked down. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
White wants to throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll fire to his right. Oh, what a grab by the defense!
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Wide receiver shows motion. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bought a little time. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Cameron. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Wide out in motion. They'll go with a direct snap. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Snap it to the back. Delivers the contact. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with you guys.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. They come back, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
Ooh, figure it out.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He got it.
Yeah, just not the nigga for it,
thinking
bro.
6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Well, well, well. Somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
What you doing, bro?
And we're all square as he's set
the
to
ball,
kick
bro.
it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The give to the tailback. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Right back to the well. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Touch pass on the run. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting him to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Now rolling to the left.
What?
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their
Wide
heel in the
receiver
ground,
strat
able to
card,
break on
by the
ball,
way.
force the incompletion.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense
Wide receiver
offsides.
strat
They
card,
want
by the
to
way.
run on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground.
Wide
Looks
receiver
like
strat card,
Alabama
by the
will
way.
pick up the 1st down.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down.
99
They
wide
know
receiver,
what's coming.
by the way.
They hand the football off to the running
99
back. No
catch,
secret,
by
but
the
he
way.
plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the first down.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quick tempo here for the offense. Give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. White going to attack through the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
The cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got a man, it's Gordon. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously, trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping the play.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. White wants to throw it. On target over the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. These DBs going to give a little cushion. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flags. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 35. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. The Cougars will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back.
What?
Stacked up after gaining
Wow.
a
Oh
couple
my
to
God.
the 23. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
Found the ball.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. Turns it on in midfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bama!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Houston offense once again. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. Houston wants to play fast. They're going to ride this running back. At midfield, he's got room. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
That's how leverage don't mean shit, right?
So after the touchdown, they'll try to use this two-point conversion and get this game to within a field goal. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown time. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
Fair catch, called for and made. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Going over the top. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Defense not showing press coverage. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. first down for this offense. White going to attack through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Tackled there by the defense. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On second down, just keeps firing. Slips away. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's got room. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Looking to buy time. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2 regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they're down by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Powers through the defender. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They get the timeout and the clock.
Bro, lead the game, bro.
3 seconds. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Let's see if both sides are content to just let this half run out. The offense takes a knee. Defense still has all 3 timeouts. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those 1 play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bitch, bro. You're a bitch. Bro. Nigga's a bitch. Nigga's a fucking bitch. I don't care about this shit either. Cause nigga's a bitch. Nigga's a bitch. Nigga's a bitch. Nigga's a bitch. Bitch. Bro, eat a game. Truly pathetic ass game, bro. Oh, brother, 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 brother. Okay, spared them on that first one. Spared them on all of them for real, except for that last one. Bro, running cheese the entire time. I mean, fuck it, bro. All that for nothing, bro.
The Rebels will kick it away to start. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense getting set for first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Alabama pushing the tempo. The tight end gets the handoff on 3rd and short. You don't see that every day. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Offense in the hurry up. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll try it again. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. They'll pass on the 46-yard field goal attempt and go for it here. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the move, it's Jordan. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. This is a designed run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. You talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
It's so nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Ayuk. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Back to throw, it's Newton. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to take a shot right away. Got his man. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll throw it on first down. Shoots it to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A lot of receivers, you know, they might at least have a hint of deep, right? Like they're always open, aren't they, according to them? And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback because when they do throw that hand up there, you want to throw them the football. You want them to have confidence. You want to force feed them. You want them to really have that confidence at an all-time high. Sometimes you force them a little bit too much. The defense takes advantage like they did right there.
They'll leave it with him. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Alabama quickly back to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes
come out, run, cheese, lock in.
Yes, please.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now.
He's got it down the right side.
Come on, man.
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Good pass protection isn't just offensive line, right? Running backs also have to be able to pick up the blitz. That running back did an outstanding job. That allowed his quarterback to just buy a little bit more time before making that throw.
Fires left.
Come on.
They dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of matchups somewhere else.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
On 3rd down, going up top. Moves around to clear up the vision. Makes a connection. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
I should have popped his ass, bro. Should have fucking popped that shit,
Just
bro.
enough time for one final play of the half. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
Let's go. Wow, man.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Coming out with it. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it and they'll maintain possession.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the back. He'll make the stop at the 21 after a pickup of about 5.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Power football with the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Supposed to have fucking fumble back in the 8 and quit in the game.
And let this guy pick up a few extra yards. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a hole. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Just quit, bro.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Shows him the stiff arm.
How you gonna give me him? He's getting pushed off, and it's another nigga right there, bro. Make it make sense, bro. That's the dumb shit I be talking about, bro. That be that dumb shit I be fucking talking about, bro.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for the big play. And it's caught inside the 15. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Got room on the return. Inside the 30.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that.
Bro, just lead the game, bro. Y'all niggas is weird, bro. Just lead the game, bro. Stop doing that weird shit, bro.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Strikes the blow. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to run it in. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy lot.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I liked all those. That was pretty to me.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of...
These bitches, bro. I'm off this shit, bro. Y'all niggas is whole niggas, bro. And y'all niggas is whole niggas, bro. Niggas I'm playing the bitches, bro. Hey, yeah, y'all bitches, bro, for not fixing this stupid ass shit, bro. A long ass fucking time ago, bro. What's the point, bro? What's the point of playing, bro? Ain't nothing fucking count, bro. Ain't nothing just fucking count, bro. Ain't nothing count, bro. Play a game. I just played 2 fucking games, bro. Like, bro, niggas is bitches, bro. What's the point of playing this shit? Honestly, what's the point of playing this shit, bro? What's the point of playing? Ain't no point of playing champs, bro. I'm supposed to have 1 fucking game left. Niggas is bitches, bro. Like, bro, leave the fucking game. Niggas is bitches, bro. You're a whole ass bitch for that, bro. Like, leave the game, nigga. You throwing picks left and right, bro. Get the fuck out the game, bro. Get the fuck out the game, bro. What's your purpose, my boy? Like, honest to God, bro. What's your fucking purpose, bro? It's like it's only crossplay games that aren't counting, bro. You might well turn crossplay off, bro. If the games aren't gonna count, bro. Trash, bro. Watch when I go back and play, I'ma fucking lose. And them games don't count. That's gonna be the fucked up part, bro. That's gonna be the fucked up part, bro.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harvey. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. The offense lining up for a first down play. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Back to throw, it's Newton. Going for a big play right off the bat. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
On second down, he'll fire. Finds his man, it's Jordan.
Damn.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yards.
I know you ain't help him up, bro.
Great job
So
by the quarterback
I'll
throwing
say your
against
team.
zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback, using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Turns it on in midfield. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Out of the gun, the inside give. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Newton.
Wide open.
It's complete on the right side.
Wide the fuck open,
Really
bro.
nice job to convert
But he
that
just ran.
third down, and they've got it at the 33. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game, I think.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Cameron.
Bro, you went and blocked out. And you pat him on the fucking ass. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
A first down for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Slams into the pile. He'll get one to the 17.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Fires deep on the run. Complete to the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy in the offense?
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Carolina 7, Alabama 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cameron. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the red zone, it's Gordon. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Jumped on top of the pile. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll stick to the ground.
Look at
Finds
that.
his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
Third and short, I don't mind the play call. Running the RPO, giving the quarterback the option. Could he have pulled it and maybe made that decision a little bit different? He decided to give it to the running back. The defense was ready, got the big stop, forces the 4th down.
trying to convert this fourth down. Direct snap. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Why would you die, bro?
Got room at the 35. Running wide open down the gut of the field.
I'm losing. I'm losing.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
I'm losing.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle.
Nah, I'm losing.
This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
I'm losing.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Gets it out fast. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gordon. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Nice job.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. This game's so fucking trash, dog. I swear to fucking God. Like, at what point did y'all see? This shit been happening for a minute, bro. It's just to show these niggas don't fucking play this shit, bro. Niggas don't fucking play this shit. The niggas that made this shit don't play this shit. They just go off of feedback and what motherfuckers saying, bro. Niggas don't play this shit, bro. Gay trash, bro. Gay so fucking trash, bro. That's for the fucking guys. This game is so fucking dog shit, bro.
It's literally yours. Better hope I win this.
The Huskers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking for a productive play on first down. They go to the ground. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Looking for a physical attack from the guy.
Oh my
He's dropped behind
god.
the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
To the air, it's Jordan. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! How about that D coming up with a play like that? On to attempt to try.
And this game gonna count, bro. That's the crazy. This game gonna count. The losses count, bro. But I just won them 2 games, and none of them bitches counted, bro. Shit is fucking pathetic, bro. This game is fucking pathetic, bro.
There to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Off play action on first down. Buying some time.
What are you doing?
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat
What
on
took
him
him
just as
so
he was trying
long,
to
bro?
make
Why
that
did
throw and force the incompletion.
you really?
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Wide receiver shows
That's
motion.
crazy.
The running back has it.
Oh,
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Jordan. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Well, that's why this guy's one of the best receivers in the country. Even when he's double covered, he's open. He's able to make the catch and get the first down.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The give on 4th down. At the 35, he's open. He's off to the races. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bama! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Score tied 7-7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. To throw, it's Jordan. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, I used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Gain of 1. 3rd down coming up.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. in short now. They snap it from their own 46. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jordan. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Gets rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Quick completion on the out. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again, who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Leaves it with the back. Got some room into the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
A first
He
down
just standing
run in
there,
the
my
red
nigga.
zone. And he takes it to the house.
He just fucking standing.
Touchdown, Husker. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Fucking standing.
They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Branch. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. At the 20, he's got space. And he's brought down after a nice game. Alabama quickly back to the line. Fast motion from the offense. They'll give it to him again. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
My nigga, what?
Wants to throw on first down. And he reels it in inside the 30. Touchdown tie. And once he got loose, it was all over. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out, because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Jordan. He's going to fire deep.
He caught that,
And
bro.
he makes the catch inside the 20.
Caught that, bro. Caught that, bro.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Flowers. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Nebraska! They take the lead with the 6.
What the fuck?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Alabama pushing the tempo. Going to the ground. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air, it's Jordan. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he
pick it
feels
off,
can
bro.
make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him.
Pick the ball off, man. It's a fucking interception, bro.
Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it down the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to the air one more time. Unloads
Thank you.
to the right. Fires
6.
now it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Fucking hell, man.
I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
They'll try the run.
Oh, bro, why you not blocking, bro? You're a power. You're a power. You're supposed to be on these niggas' fucking heads. Call at this point, bro.
Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. They'll go with a direct snap. And he doesn't find much running room. A short
Ain't nobody
gain on the
holding
play.
that block, bro. That's crazy.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll run it from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy.
Yo!
35
I did
plus.
call
I'm
this.
thinking pass. They were
Start up with this bullshit.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Bringing the heat. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42.
I did do that shit.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
And he was able to pick his way.
How you underthrow that shit, bro? That's the way this shit. He been underthrowing that bitch like a motherfucker, bro. No pressure. There's no pressure, bro. He's been underthrowing that bitch, bro.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Looking left. He makes a catch. Touchdown,
Bro, I hate this game, bro.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to
I
the
hate
house.
this fucking game, bro.
Lining up for the PAT.
I hate this
And the extra
fucking
point
game,
is
bro.
true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The
I hate
kickoff
this
team
fucking
on the
game,
field
bro.
as they'll send this one away.
I hate this fucking game.
Fielded in the end zone.
Nobody
It's
blocking,
Branch.
bro.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
It's hard to imagine that that's his first catch of this game so far. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, and they knew if they were going to win this game, he had to touch it a lot. They had to get him involved. They haven't been able to do that. That's a big reason why they're trailing by so much.
He's going to pass. Buys a little extra time. He's looking on the right side. And he's got it inside the 25. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Flushed out of the pocket. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll give it to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Wow, bro, I'm down by 7. Let me kick the field goal and then go for the
motherfucker.
Come on, bro.
Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the
It's so
trenches.
trash, bro.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Quick completion on the out route. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
Come on.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Oh, it's a reverse. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And RD, I love creative offensive coordinators. They don't just split a guy out wide that has game-breaking speed nowadays. Now they shift him, they motion, they put him all over the place. They put him in motion and give him the football. Just find ways to get your playmakers the football and get the football to him in space where he can do damage like he did on this play.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he gets it into the end. Touchdown, a gut punch to this defense and probably a knockout punch.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's
Fucking dog shit.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Watch this game count, bro. Watch this game count. And that's what's gonna piss me off the fucking most, bro. Watch this game count, bro.
Looking for a crevice. Finds just enough space to cross the 25.
Watch this game
but
count,
marking
bro.
At the 27-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap.
Watch this fucking game count, bro.
They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Watch this fucking game count, bro.
Big
That's what's gonna
choke play to
piss me
start
off the
this
most,
drive.
bro.
Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Snap it to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down.
Watch
after
this
a
game count,
terrific
bro.
pickup.
Watch this game
Sometimes
count, bro.
It's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case.
Watch this game count,
They
bro.
didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to
Shut
think
the
about
fuck
what
up.
could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I
Watch
morph
this game
into
count, bro.
to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
Watch this game
So that's
count,
going
bro.
to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.
And they
College Football.
asking about the quality and shit. They about to count this bullshit, bro. Watch this bullshit count, bro. Y'all are pathetic, bro. Y'all are fucking pathetic. Y'all, bro. Y'all pathetic, bro. Y'all so fucking pathetic. Y'all so fucking pathetic at EA, bro. Y'all some bitches for that shit, bro. I swear to fucking God, bro. I swear to fucking God, bro. That shit lame as fuck. That shit lame as fuck, bro. That shit lame as fuck. That shit lame as fuck. Just won them 2 games ain't count, but they gonna count the loss. They're gonna count the loss. Y'all are fucking pathetic, bro. Y'all are fucking pathetic. Y'all are fucking pathetic. Y'all are fucking pathetic. Man, y'all are fucking pathetic, EA. Y'all are fucking pathetic, EA. Y'all are fucking pathetic.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He'll try to do it himself.
Y'all are fucking pathetic, EA.
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nowadays, it's the norm. Running quarterbacks, scrambling around all over the field. Really nice job sending a message early. You're going to earn these yards. You're going to take some hits. Nice job delivering that message.
Y'all are fucking pathetic, EA. What are we doing? What are we doing? You gonna challenge that, bro? I challenge that, bro. You were like 5 yards past that shit, dog.
Just need a few inches on this opening drive to pick up a first down.
That's crazy.
Quarterback keeps it. And he earns a first down.
Bro, a 5 yards past that. What is this game? What is this game, bro? Literally 5. I'm for the players, bro.
Looking to move it through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
What the Yo.
After taking another look just to confirm everything,
Game
the officials on the
fucking
field
stupid.
got it right. Play will stand.
Nigga ain't call this play, bro.
This offense rolling. The DBs will back off a bit. Looking for room. It's Gordon.
You can't even call this play, bro. What is this game?
First down every time. 2nd and 6. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. To the air. It's Penix. Looking to scramble. He'll get rid of it. Pulls it in. He's run out of bounds.
No.
Pick up and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick timeout. They're trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And they gonna let that slide, bro. That's crazy.
He's looking to throw it. Steps away. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast, and you saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads it left. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got some room to run.
Oh my God. Thank you, bro. This game trash. This game is so fucking trash, bro.
off to get this game underway.
Oh, he's about to take it.
He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
I was there. I was there. I was there. I was there. I was there.
But it's a 15-yard gain.
I didn't think he was going to throw it
Well, it's a
there
nice job
early. I
too,
thought he
the
was going to
quarterback,
goddamn
after
give
the
it some
play fake
time.
there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Second and 10 after the previous play. On the run, it's Jordan. So runs like that can really
Which one
help
for third
the
down?
field position as they're up at the 35.
That's the only reason I called that shit.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
NC State on the move, set up with another first down. The inside handoff.
Why give me him, y'all gate man? Bro, stop doing that shit.
All kinds of running room.
Stop fucking doing that shit, bro. Y'all just ran him straight past him, just looking stupid, bro. Stop doing that shit, man. Fix the game, bro. Fix the fucking game.
First 7 of the game. A very
Just fix the fucking game.
Scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57
Just fix the fucking game, bro. Like, bro, I had him just looking dumb, just running, bro. And that's the person I'm trying to get, but y'all give me another nigga, bro. Like, bro, a whole completely different fucking person, bro. No, ain't nobody blocking him, bro.
I know he thinks he
Nigga
can
just
house
spinning in
every
fucking
return,
circles,
but
bro.
sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Spinning in fucking circles, bro. A blocking fucking tight end at that, bro. Just out here spinning in fucking circles, bro.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the running back. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Alabama quickly back to the line. They're getting this guy lathered up. Still running at the 40. Oh, look out. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground.
He really just ran into that nigga, said, "What's up, cuz?" And took out, bro. Like, what?
Give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed,
What?
He just turns it on, going 70+ to
That's
the
crazy.
house. What a huge play.
Yeah, he is fucking
And he makes the extra point.
crazy.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
Get through this first line. All right, good.
Coming out
Huh.
with it, it's Flowers. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming.
You got hit
it's
back,
coming,
but
and you can't stop it.
Nothing
bro,
the defense can do.
put your
That is
ass on a
mano
couple more
mano
fucking
up
yards,
front,
bro.
and your
Stupid
guys
shit,
getting the
dog.
push. They know you're running it, and they
Shit
still
fucking
can't stop it.
hilarious, bro, at this point, bro.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for room. It's Jordan. Oh, spender fella, and he's loose. Speeding down the left side. At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They'll try to tack one more on their
Shit, yeah,
score.
shit, bro. Of course I get
And the
that for my
extra
last
point
fucking
is
game.
true, and they're on
If this
top
shit even
by
count.
7.
I don't know, I'm gonna stick it out, bro. Hope and see, bro. Stick out and see.
Touchdown run finished it off. You don't
Bro,
see
don't
this
be a
very
weird
often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team
Thank you,
will be
bro.
able to recover the ball. Here comes that Alabama offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Cameron. Pulled down for the tackle.
How did you just do that bitch faster than stop?
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, NC State 14, Alabama 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight, they wanted to force feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning.
About to switch the shit up. All right,
Trying
bro.
to pick up a first down. To the ground with the back. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
Not quite in
What?
rhythm there.
Bro.
Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run.
So you mean to tell me that ain't no goddamn,
make
bro?
that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the
He's,
ball out quick.
I'm passing it. He's literally in the air. Look at that.
Quarterback and running back.
Come
set up
on,
in the
bro.
pistol.
This stupid shit, bro. That's the dumb shit, bro, that I be fucking talking about.
Give to the single back.
Why would you stop?
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third
It just
down
made
and
my guy
3.
fucking stop, bro. It's so fucking crazy. Look at he's stopping, bro. Come on.
pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Using his legs, it's Gordon. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Hard-hitting tackle. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's third and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for the score. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cameron. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines. Be like, what do you...
He wants to take the top off. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Let's see what they've got on second down. These corners going to give them some space. Looking for a crease, it's Jordan. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
That's the end of the first half, with the game tied.
Come on, weird ass nigga.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8.
First and 10.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Motion from the offense. Hands it off. On the move at the 30. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Going up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. And he'll be brought down.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Stopped
give me
at the
something.
44
I like that
after
lead
a
route.
5-yard gain.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The give to the back. Alabama will get the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Afterburners coming. Touchdown Tide! And that one will put him up here in the second half. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, heading to the field. Gonna run it. It's Peterson. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Rising. He lets one fly deep. Catch inside the 25. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
The back goes in motion. He's looking for a man on second down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, NC State. The AT unit on the field. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. The give. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Alabama quickly back to the line. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Unleashes one. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Handoff to the lone back. Wolfpack will get the 1st down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Jordan. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for them.
They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quarterback will keep it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Using his feet. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Alabama pushing the tempo. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Steps away to find some room. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but if things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Spits it out to the back. Complete out of the backfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on 1st down. Here's a throw.
Of course you want to throw that bitch, bro.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
Of course you want to throw that
and with
bitch,
that
bro.
turnover, that'll finish the game.
Of course you want to throw that bitch, bro. Of course you want to throw that bitch, bro. Trash, dog. This game's so fucking trash. This shit better not count, bro. Cheesy ass shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Abilities, bro, make the game so fucking terrible, bro. Especially at this point, bro, niggas be doing unrealistic ass shit, dog. Thank you for contributing, man, bro. Y'all count, man. Trash. 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 Y'all better not count that shit, bro. Y'all better not count that shit, bro. Oh, God, bro. Trash ass fucking game, bro. Fresh ass game, bro.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll go to the ground. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. They're bringing heat. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass.
Of course.
Makes the grab
Everybody's
outside.
ace in the
It's
hole,
Smith.
bro. That fucking speed out, bro.
Steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Beautiful job by the wide receiver because he knew where the first down sticks were and he adjusted his route accordingly.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. The quick
Niggas,
out.
that's
And he'll make
niggas
his
is ace
way
in the
out of
fucking
bounds
hole, bro.
after
Niggas can't do
solid
shit without that
pickup.
weak ass fucking
Second down
speed out,
coming
bro.
up. On the ground, it's Jordan.
Can't do shit without that speed
All
out, bro.
down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They feed him again. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll run it to the right. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jordan. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide out in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Bulldozes his way through. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The offense set for a first down play. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll go right back to it. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
At the 38. Brings up 2nd down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go right back to him. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Colorado 7, Alabama 0.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Quarterback will audible. Looking for a man, it's Jordan. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back. And he could not get loose on the run.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Caught over the middle, it's Jordan. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Jordan. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. The Buffaloes get the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Dropping back, it's Jordan. They're trying to get to it. He's going to run it. At the 40, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. In the backfield, it's Warren. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Up-tempo for the offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. The short hands, it's Jordan. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic.
Thank you.
And that pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. Past the 30. 10.
Bitch, boy.
Alabama! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Thank you, bro. Don't give him
Nice
no
job by the
bullshit.
kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Comes out throwing on first down. He's taking the shot. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Bucks! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. And the point after is good. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Coming out with it, it's Branch. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. One more snap coming before halftime. Running back searching for a hole. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Direct snap. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
That trash.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. Here comes that Alabama offense. He'll start this third quarter with a run. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Might as well give it to him again. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Now sliding to his left. Got out of trouble and throws.
I should have just threw that this way, bro. That's my fault, bro. Oh, I should have just threw that shit away, bro. Fucking threw that shit away, bro. Shit stupid, bro. Just be trying to just do shit on your dumb ass man, bro.
gets set, first down.
But he can do, man, that's a fucking pick six, bro.
Got enough space.
That's a pick six, but if they do that shit, it's pick. They get picks off that shit, bro. Let's get the fuck out of here, bro. And they get picks off that, bro.
And the extra point is true.
They get picks off that, bro.
That drive not too taxing.
They fucking get picks off that, bro.
Put it in the end zone just like that.
They fucking get picks off that, bro. They fucking get picks off that, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it.
They fucking get picks off that, bro.
Decision. He's down at the 6. The Tide offense.
They fucking get picks off that, bro. Well, no, bro. What the fuck are we doing?
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the incompletion, looking at second down.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception.
Snap the
last
ball.
possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it. Going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's got it. Giving him his pads. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. They're going to run it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
This quarterback part of their running game. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish.
You run a circle around this nigga. Should he run a circle around you? Either one.
Hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. 2nd and goal coming up. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Bama! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
Let's go! They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
Red pass, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And third down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the first down.
Listen, just to be on the field on third down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on third down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. Setting up for the PAT, when it gets this late, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Can't get him to the ground. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? The jet sweep pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense, understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Booker. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. To the ground to try to move the chains. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. The run from the shotgun. At midfield, he's got room. And it is a Big chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Got to get to the line, closing in on a half minute to go. Right back to the well. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
Alabama.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Jordan. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, fourth quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. Let's see what happens on third.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab, and he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the first down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could...
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. From the gun, wants to pass.
Let's go.
Pass to the end zone, caught for a touchdown in the final seconds, and they're just a point away from tying it up.
How about the offense in that situation to come up so big? The place is going bananas. It's so hard to hear. It's so hard to execute. And you just put 6 on the board and have a chance to kick this PAT and tie the game.
Let's
He's got
go.
it. They convert the 2, and they take the lead here in the fourth. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan.
Go.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Let's go. Let's go. They better count this fucking game, bro. Let's fucking go. Come on, defense. Come on, defense.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They get the timeout in the clock.
Let's go, defense.
3 seconds. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Trying to find his man on first down. He's going up top here late in the game.
Let's
Ball falls to
go.
return. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. It came
Let's
down to the
fucking
final
go.
quarter.
That's how you
Plays,
fucking
guys
comeback.
delivered,
Count this
and they
fucking
get
game.
a close win.
Count
Reese,
this
big-time
fucking
players
game, and
make
we
big
out of this
plays in big
motherfucker.
games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute what matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David
Go,
Pollock,
bro.
our entire
Out this
broadcast
shit.
team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Better count this game, bro. They better count this game, bro. But that counted. What are we doing, bro? Stupid ass shit, bro. Dog shit ass game, bro. All that